guys, it's me, Liz from Liz Does Flosstube. A little too high. Okay, so it is Saturday, March 19th at 9:07 a.m. I got new glasses. Got them from Walmart. They're Ray-Bans. Getting used to them still. I had them adjust the little arms so they didn't slide down as much, but they still slide down like when I'm eating or whatever. So I'll have to get them adjusted again on Monday. But I got the drawer set for the cowlicks, and it was the same color. It was this black brown, but since I have the bins and then the doors, I wanted it to match the bins so it would be even. So I just got like a matte gray spray paint and spray painted them out, and they still work great. My room smells like spray paint though, because they were still a little bit tacky when I brought them up here and put them back together. But that's it for that. I just got out of the shower, so my hair's wet. My mom got me this shirt at the thrift store, and she was super excited because it was in my size and it's Harry Potter. It's a little too short though, so it'll be a sleeping shirt. But I figured I would wear it. So let's see. Had one really rough night with Maggie on Wednesday night. It was fighting for 2 hours to get her to go to sleep, and it was brutal. And I was saying something about it to one of my friends at work, and someone else had said, well, who won the fight? Neither one of us won the fight. It was bad. It went on for like 2 hours. And so Thursday, oh, and I also smashed one of her fingers in her door because I was trying to close the door and she was trying to stop me, and got the tip of her thumb. That's what put me over the edge of just wanting to be done. But so Thursday, I could barely get out of bed. I was just feeling like I didn't want to do anything, but I forced myself to get up and go to work. So we did. I made it. But that was the only bad day. Yesterday was okay. Since then, we've been doing okay. So it was just meltdown after meltdown, and screaming and kicking the door, and then getting in trouble for kicking the door, and it was horrible. But so I worked on stuff. I didn't really work on anything last weekend because I was still messing with getting my room cleaned up. But let's see. I did work on things all week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But I only have 3 whips. So let's see. So whip number 1 is Cardinal Points. It's the Long Dog sampler, and this is one that they charted for Gentle Arts. The called for colors are Gentle Arts colors. So you can't get it from Long Dog. They actually charted it for Gentle Arts, so you have to get it through Gentle Arts or from someone else, and it's just a paper chart. But I did remember to take pictures last week, so here's where it was last time, and here is where I got to. I worked on it 2 days. I worked on it Monday. I did 426 stitches, and Tuesday I did 709 stitches. So I did a lot. I'm trying to get a page finish, so here is where we got to. So these leaves are the bottom of the page, and then this is like the end of the page. This, I went ahead and did this leaf because there was no point in doing one line of it. But everything else is the whole thing. There's a couple butterflies, there's a dog down here, and then there's the words, and there's a flower here and a cardinal. So I'm almost done with the first page. And I did pick out the light. It was like a super, super, super light lavender, and it just did not go. So I picked it out and chose 316 instead. So it's like a kind of a mauve-y lavender. So it will actually show up. It makes sense because that light lavender, all the other ones are super bright, and it was like barely showing up at all. So that was a lot of work. And it says the gentle art of a, I can't think of what it says. Let's see. Cardinal points. The gentle art of a needlewoman lies embodied in her work. So this is what it looks like. So that's what the gent is the beginning of it, and that's just the end of the page. But I love that. We love cardinals, and we're in Ohio, so cardinal is the state bird. But we just love cardinals, and we have a nesting pair that comes back every year. And I think there's a nesting pair in our neighbor's tree too, because we have a male that's like bright red, and then we have a male that's kind of a coral red. So we have two couples. So we love cardinals. So that's that one. And then let's go back to where I was at. On Wednesday, I worked on Oh Hell No. And this is, oh man, it is by Grandma Girl Design, I think. And this one I did a whole bunch. I did 465 stitches. Ooh, that was barely connected. So here's where it was before, and then here is where it got to. So I did all that red, and I'm just gonna go around. So there's one of these roses in each part, and then one of these little flowers in each of the inside parts, and then there's the eyes, and then it says Oh Hell No, and the red is just highlights in the words. So I'm getting there. That one is pretty close to being done, and it was just so nice to just go, like, it's just one color. So that was that one. And then Thursday I had a new start. I said I was going to start the beachcomber, and I did. So Wednesday night I had gridded up my fabric. I had it all ready to go. I had my floss on my Annie's Keepers and on the floss ring, and in my bag to go to work with me. I had my tablet. I had everything ready. And I'm getting my stuff out of the car, and I'm like, oh man, I didn't bring a needle minder, but that's okay, you know, I can live without it. And then I'm like, crap, I bet I don't have a needle. And I didn't. So I had to buy a pack of needles at work, and they don't sell size 26 needles. They sell 24s and 28s. They don't sell 26s. So I got size 28. But I had to buy a whole pack of needles because I didn't have a needle with me. But so Thursday I did 550 stitches, and yesterday I did 477. So here is where I got to in 2 days. So basically these, it's like a quilt pattern. These are the Shooting Star collection from Carolyn Manning. And there's multiples of the pattern, but they're each in a different color. So this one's Beachcomber, so it's browns and tans and blues and greens, so it looks like sand and waves. And then I also have one that's called Orca, so it's like black, gray, and white, maybe? Can't think. I have a few, because I went crazy when we got our things. We got our discount code for finishing the bee bouquet. So let's see, I think I have a picture of all of them in my mass of pictures. So this is what I did for my planner. I have on my phone, I saved like a screen cap of all of the patterns I have downloaded. So on one of the miscellaneous pages in this digital planner, I just threw the pictures. So when I get to where I'm starting it, I can copy the picture and paste it onto my planner page. So these are the other ones I've got. Okay, so there's Orca. So it's blue, gray, and white. Then there's Pegasus, which is kind of a green and purple and pink. And then there's Peacock Topaz, which is like greens and purples and pinks and blues. I thought it looked kind of like a mermaid color. And then this one is just a cross-stitched quilt block collection, and it's called Ocean Deep. So I have a few of the Carolyn Mannings. And then, so I just started Beachcomber. So Beachcomber is just like these other shooting stars. They're just different colors. So that's pretty cool. So this one, I wasn't sure about the colors, like looking at the website, I'm like, eh. But when I saw, I think Handwork Maniac working on Beachcomber, I'm like, okay, those colors are good. I like it. So it's full coverage. So I just put it on white because it's going to be covered up anyway. And then I marked where the middle is, and I'm just going to do the same thing we did for the bee bouquet. It was a mandala, so we started in the middle, and each month we got a little bit farther out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle and go around. I figure that's just the easiest way to do it, because you can jump your colors to the next space out. I figured that would work the best. And then what I do when I park, and I did it on whatever it is, cardinal points. I'll show you. So like this one, I have it parked where the next one starts, and I just brought it up there and then just took it down over here, and then I just tucked it down. And then same thing for this blue is actually, I did a couple stitches here and then pulled it off to the side, and I just wrapped it around. And then there's a color in here that, oh, it's the pinky color in the middle. I took it to where I was gonna take it off to the side. Well, it got trapped under, so, so that's all I'm doing. And same thing with cardinal points. Like, if it's like the outline, I went ahead and just pulled it to the bottom and then brought it up and then tucked it down in. Because obviously that border is going to continue, and this border is going to continue, and then there's an inside border that's going to continue. So where it's something that's going to continue, I just pulled it off and tucked it down in. Because I don't park every thread, so I don't need like parking bobbins or anything. So that is all my widths. Now you might think that's the end of this video, but guess what? No, I have a ton of haul. See, these glasses are gonna drive me crazy because as I talk, they go down. But I gotta get used to them. Oh, and so I got these glasses, and then I also ordered a set of the pair glasses where you get the frames and then you get the toppers that like magnetically stick on. So I got the frames, the Finley, and then I got 4 toppers, 3 regular toppers, and then 1 sunglass toppers. Because these, I can order, you know, snap-on sunglasses. Why? My brain does not want to work. That's why I haven't had anything to drink. Yes, I tapped the top. So I can order the snap-on sunglasses. The nice thing is my insurance covered, I have CareSource. My insurance covered any frame, didn't matter what kind. It could be the most expensive, it could be the cheapest. So I got the Ray-Bans. I had a pair picked out that I really liked, and when he went to look, it wasn't there to order, so they must have been discontinued. So I had to pick something else. But I like these like rectangular ones, because I don't like when I can feel my eyebrows touching the top of my frames. And I like to have a wider view. But really I only wear them when I drive. Dr. Pepper cream soda, 0 sugar. So I got the pairs. That way I can keep the sunglass toppers in the car, and I'll have sunglasses. Because I can't imagine that the clip-on sunglasses are cheap. These frames would have been like $185 just for the frames. I ended up just paying for the anti-glare and UV protection on the lenses. They covered the just basic plastic lenses. So I paid for the extra stuff. He talked me into it. Blah blah. So that was that haul. Non-stitchy. Here's another thing that's kind of non-stitchy. We were going to Walmart last weekend just so I could use the Wi-Fi to upload my video. And I'm like, well, we might as well get groceries too. And we're pulling into the parking lot, and the Wiener Mobile was there. So I got a picture of Maggie with the Wiener Mobile. I'll put that in. And she got the Wiener whistle and a sticker. And I stole the sticker. So it's on the back of my stitching tablet. And she saw it in my bag that I take to work, and she's like, Mommy, that was my sticker. I'm like, I'm sorry. You can look at it. I should have asked for a second one. But I knew she would just ruin it anyway, so there was no point. What's she gonna put it on? Something and then tear it off. Okay. So, the Wiener Mobile. Super excited. I knew it was in Columbus, but I didn't know where it was gonna be. You could have looked online to see. But, so the other haul that's not stitchy is Maggie's new tablet case came in, and it's got the magic cover. It does not work with the Osmo because apparently they assume that you're going to give your kid an iPad with no case on it because it doesn't fit in the Osmo. Well, here comes trouble. You can have that. Go ahead. Go sit down. They just assume you're going to give your kid an iPad without a case. So this case is incredibly hard to get on and off. So when she needs to use the Osmo, I can take my iPad out of its case way easier. So my iPad will be the Osmo one, and then this will be for everything else. But it's very nice case, very nice iPad. It's the iPad Mini 5, I think. But this case is much better. That one I got was like a big chunk of plastic. It's like, what? Yes, it would be bumpery, I guess, but it would have been so awkward. But, so there's that. Okay, what else do we got? Obviously, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday was St. Patrick's Day. And I got these hair bows for Maggie last year after St. Patrick's Day when they went on clearance, so she wore these. I braided her hair into 2 braids and put these at the top. And I told her, do not lose these. Don't take them out. If they fall out, put them in your cubby because I want them. Even if they break, I want them. Put them in their cubby. Do not throw them away. I can fix them if they break. But she had them in when I picked her up, so they did not fall out. But I was super excited that they were still there. So I showed you, I think last time, that I'd got the 300 pack of Annie's Keepers. So I spent about, I don't know, half an hour putting the stickers on the little labels on the Annie's Keepers. And then it was too much for this binder pouch. So when I kitted up the beachcomber, that's like 20 colors. I can't think of how many colors. That's a lot of colors. So that took a chunk of them. And then what I did to make it so I could zip the pouch was I took 25 and put them on a ring, because I know that there's another thing right here that's gonna have a bunch of colors. So I went ahead and put 25 on a ring. So now it'll close. And that's my Witchy Stitcher sticker. So that is the only thing that's a little annoying about the Annie's Keepers, is you have to put the stickers on yourself. But they give you a ton of the stickers. I guess because you could take them off and put new ones on. But really, as long as you use a pencil, you can just erase them. They stay on. It's not like they fall off. But there we go. So that's one piece of haul. I was talking about the cowlicks last time. The feet. What do they call it? The underframe with feet, or underframe with legs, still wasn't back in stock. So I went ahead and got a 4-pack of feet and then a 2-pack of feet, because I wanted it has to be up, because there's a register under there. So what I did was I got the 4 and then another 2, and I put them on there. Now these are very nice, but they are for the Lilongan. So this is actually for, I think, bathroom cabinets. So they have these cutouts. So if it's far enough apart, you don't have to worry about it. But if you need them closer together, they kind of interlock. So you could have them like right next, like as close as you can get them. So they are very nice. They're very easy to put on, except for the fact that I already had everything in the cowlicks. So I had to take everything out again, tip it over, get the feet on, and then somehow figure out by myself how to tip it back up onto the feet, because you can't just tip it onto the feet, because the screws that hold the feet in aren't very big, because they can't be, because of the cabinets. So you are supposed to lift it and put it on its feet. So I had to figure out how to do that by myself, because I didn't want my mom to have to come and help. So what I did was I used those 2x4s and I stacked them up, and I put one side on, I think I had 3 2x4s high, or maybe 4 2x4s high. So when it would be tall enough for that leg to swing under when I tipped it on the 2x4. That's how I did it, because I tried to just do it like tipping it up on the feet, and it wanted to rip the wood. So, I stopped. I was like, nope, that's why you can't do that. So then I did the 2x4 thing and was able to flip it enough so I could get it onto those feet without breaking them. So pay attention to the little dude. The little dude tells you. Oh, I guess he doesn't. They show you people. They want you to pick it up and put it on its feet. Do not just tilt it or they will break. But I like it. It is a little higher than I'm used to, obviously, because my table was only about this high. maybe this high. So it is a little higher, but it works out. I love it. Love it, love it. So the 2 drawers that I had in the blue table are these. Hello!
You can have some.
I don't want any. Okay, thank you. Is your movie over?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want me to put on something else for you?
It had a cat in it and a dog.
It did?
And there was dogs inside that dog.
Dogs inside the dog?
Yeah.
I don't want this.
And it said ruff ruff. And the dog had buttons inside. And the dog's inside and poking the buttons. And there was a cat that had cats inside. A red cat and a green cat.
Huh. I don't remember that, but okay. I believe you.
Because we both like green cats.
No. Okay. Are you just gonna sit there now?
I saw the dogs inside the dog and the cat inside the cat poking buttons.
Oh. Well, you stay there for a second and talk. I forgot to grab something. You're not talking. I know, I'm super graceful. Okay. I forgot one thing. Okay. So, are you gonna sit with me? No? Okay. One of the things I got was the needle minder that I had ordered, where it's the little bees. And so it came from knitcrochetclay.com, and it was on Etsy. So it came, and it is super cute. It's little bees, and then the back is a little cloud, and it's got really nice neodymium magnets. Super cute. So that is going to be for the Sweet Bee Stitcherovia thing. And she sent this little thing, and it is a stitch marker for if you're knitting or crocheting. So I'll put that somewhere. It's just a little clippy. Oh, so that's the info. And I got it from Etsy.
I like that teacup. I like that teacup. That stitch cup.
You be careful because I don't want it to break. So I said I'd ordered.
I like to be on it. I like to be on this, on where we put it, hold it.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I'll show that in a second. So one of the things I ordered, this I got from 123 Stitch. These are gonna drive me crazy because I have to keep scrunching my nose. Okay. So I ordered this one from 123 Stitch. It's Teresa Kogut. It's for the love of nature. It's a really pretty sampler. Go ahead. I don't want it. Go ahead and eat it if you want it. Now I had seen they have fabric that they printed. I told you about last week. They have a quilt panel that you can do where it's this as a quilt panel. It's like just a big piece of fabric. I mean, it's huge. I think it's a whole yard wide. I think it's like 36 by 42 or 44. It's big. So I'm probably gonna order that too. And then they also have like a band sampler version of it. But Mama Loves You GB showed off that fabric, and I just loved it. So this, I mean, this is very nice. This is the first one of these I've ever gotten where it's like bound, and I ordered it through 123 Stitch, and I ordered all the fancy floss that goes with it. So it's got Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works, and then it's got 2 DMCs, but I figured there's no point in ordering the DMCs from 123 Stitch when I can just go to the store and get them. And then you can, on 123 Stitch, you can pick the pattern, and then it shows you all the colors and the fabric, and if there's beads, the bead pack, and then you can just click select all, and it'll just order all of it all together. Well, it calls for linen, obviously, and I don't stitch on linen. But the piece of linen that it came with was like $45 or $43. It was a lot. So I'm like, I clicked the button to select all and add it to my cart, and it was like $100. I'm like, what? And here it's because that fabric was like 40 something dollars. But I took that off because I don't use linen. And then I took off the two DMCs because I can just get that at Joann's whenever next time I go. So that's gonna be a start at some point because it's beautiful. I love the deer and the little squirrel. There's birds, there's butterflies, there's a raccoon, and I mean, it's just cool. I love it. And that, like I said, that's the first one I've gotten where it's like a booklet. So that might be a little annoying for like scanning, maybe not. But I mean, it is huge, huge. And then from Rosewood Manor, where's the other thing? There it is. Rosewood Manor, this is the one that I had actually paid extra for the shipping and to get it faster and to get tracking, and the tracking was the wrong number and never updated, and it didn't get it very quickly, but that's okay. In the end, it was only a few dollars, and I really wanted the chart. And again, I could have ordered this from Etsy, from one of the stores I've favorited, but then I wouldn't get the floss, and I was hoping to get the floss pack. Well, here it's actually Sulky, but this is Oh Feathers by Rosewood Manor. It's a big peacock. And then it also comes with these extras. Like these guys, you can do little pin cushions or scissor fobs or whatever, but they're all done with the same colors. And I just love his face, and it's just, look at his little feet. Like, it's just so cute. But it comes with a Sulky thread pack. So this is the 12 weight Sulky. It says 1 strand equals 2 strands of floss, and it comes with all the colors you need. So this will be my first time using Sulky. And again, this is, you know, a pretty big chart. But what I'm gonna do is kind of start where his face is. So I can't do a center start because the page break is like right here. So I'm gonna do this page first. But I'm really excited. And then of course they give you the alphabet, so you can personalize it, and it lays out where the pages are. So it's really nice. And they give you this lovely card. And it says, if I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. And the cool thing is, they give you this chart to send with the card. And then it's got a matching like envelope seal. Oh my God, it is so pretty. So I thought that was a really neat thing that they did. And they included a paper that says that they're gonna be at whatever this next whatever convention, not convention, whatever. The next thing is in like September, and they're gonna be there. So they sent a paper about that and everything. And then this one, I had been looking and I saw it on Pinterest. Let's see, there's a little picture of it. I saw it on Pinterest and nowhere could I find the pattern. And when you looked at Pinterest, it would always just go to the picture of the pattern. It wouldn't take you anywhere. So I finally found it. I finally clicked on enough of just the picture to figure out where it was from. And it's a Barbara Anna Christmas tree. And this is just a little bit of it that shows. But it's from Nitka. So it's from Russia. But, you know, not all Russians are bad. Just because there's a crazy Russian guy doesn't mean that all Russians are bad. Forest Embroidery, they are going through some stuff too right now because they can't run their business because of the way that the banks and stuff have shut down. So there are good Russians and bad Russians. Not all Russians are bad. But that's that's just a message. But so I finally found it, and when I ordered it, you know, it's what? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, she wanted to show me that she was holding herself up with her feet in the air. There you go. But so when I ordered my floss packs from Owl Forest, every time I would go to check out on PayPal, it would say you couldn't do this, it's Russian, blah blah blah. And this was before the crazy Russians and stuff. But basically, I had to create a whole new PayPal just because my PayPal is a business PayPal because I used to sell things on eBay all the time. So my PayPal is considered a business. So I had to set up a PayPal that wasn't a business so I could do it because it was thinking that I was a business buying from Russia, but I'm not. So same thing with this company. I couldn't do it with my regular PayPal. I had to sign out of that PayPal and sign into the other PayPal I made so I could pay for this. And it tells you Russian money. So I didn't even know how much it was until I got to PayPal to see how much it was going to actually charge me. And it was only like $20 or $18 or something like that, including shipping. So I thought, oh, it's just a pattern. And then I realized shipping. Why is it charging me shipping? Here, it was a whole kit. But it came with this really pretty blue even weave. I mean, it is gorgeous and it's really nice and soft. So if I was going to stitch it, I would definitely stitch it on this. Well, go ahead. You know how to pick it. Okay, can you wait a minute and I will be right down?
The one that has a bunny in it.
Oh, okay. Go on downstairs. I'll be down in a minute.
I'll poke this.
No! Just go downstairs. That's not gonna... You made me sneeze. You poked the button and made me sneeze. Achoo. I'm kidding. Go on. Go downstairs. I'll be down in a minute. Go. Go on. I know you hear me. You're right there. I know you hear me. Magdalena, now.
I'm just gonna look.
But, so it's this really nice fabric. So if I was gonna stitch on linen, this would be the fabric for sure. But it's an even weave. I mean, if I was gonna stitch on even weave, this would be it.
There's gonna be a little face, two facing.
Okay. Enough! Go downstairs now, or I'm going to spank your butt. 1.
I saw it.
2. And it came with a needle. And then all the lovely floss. And a giant chart. I mean, it's huge. It's on 2 giant pages, but it's beautiful. And it came in this nice box. It came with instructions on how to do the different stitches if you can read Russian. And so that's pretty nice. And it came like the floss and everything was wrapped in this paper.
I didn't want the doggy one anymore.
Okay, Maggie, go.
I'm to watch the one that was the dragon.
Okay, go somewhere else or I'm going to spank your butt. But one of the other things I got, oh, and I got little sliders to put under those feet. So, like I said, I have one of these binder pouches that is full of all the little freebies and business cards and stickers and other things that shops send you when you order things. Patty Wax from Diamond Painting sends stickers and all sorts of little doodads with their stuff. And some places send like tea bags and stuff like that. So I wanted to do like a scrapbook of those. And I couldn't find, I didn't want a huge scrapbook. I just wanted something small. And then I was at work one day and I saw this and I'm like, I think this will work. It's a Pokemon, like trading card thing, but it's for these giant Pokemon cards. So it's got these bigger pages because it's for these giant cards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut paper to this size and I'm gonna use that as my little scrapbook. And then I got these little double-sided stickers that you use for scrapbooking and stuff. So I can put all my stuff in one of these. I thought, well, that I think will work. And I mean, if it gets too thick, I can take out the middle pages, so it'll be, you know, because I imagine with the amount of stuff I have, it'll be pretty thick. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But that was just something else that I thought of, and I was like, I happen to be moving stuff around to do returns, but this is one of the things I want to put in there. So this is the bag that the Russian kit came in, and look at these stamps. That's how many stamps they put on it. It was so cool. So I'm going to cut that out and put it in there. That's what made me think of it. But it was just awesome. Like I said, when I ordered that, I didn't even realize it was a kit. I thought I was just paying for a pattern, and I was willing to pay that because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I'm like, $20, that's not bad. So there we go. So that's all of the haul. Oh, no, it's not. So I got the floss for the, oh, and I have digital stuff because I still can't stop. Where was I? Okay, so this is the Stitch Robia, the as sweet as can be. So I went ahead and I got all the floss for it. And then this cup, you can't go to Joann Fabrics, you just can't go in there without spending money. All the bee stuff, all the spring, all the place and time was 50% off. So I got this mug. It says be grateful. It's got a little bee. But I just thought that was so cool. Because what do I need another coffee mug for? I don't know. But so I got all the floss so I can get that one started. So I have the floss, I have the pattern, I have my little needle minder, and I have my fabric, which is that honeycomb fabric. Now, I also yesterday ordered a few things. What is that? Berkshire Hive is what that fabric is called. Berkshire Hive. And I ordered some blue hand-dyed fabric for the Under the Sea Stitch Along, and I don't know when I'll get it. I probably won't get it in time, so I'll probably just use something else. And I ordered a t-shirt, Cuscotopia, from Fun Design Trends on Etsy. I had it in my favorite list for a long time, and it came up that it was on sale, and I'm like, yep, I gotta buy it now. Emperor's New Groove is one of my all-time favorite movies. And then there were a couple places that were doing Ukraine, support Ukraine, and support Ukrainian artists. So this one I got, it was only $5 to donate. And I thought it was so pretty. It's a sunflower. So I thought that was pretty, and $5 to help a family that might be their only income. And then this one, I wish I could have taken the coupon off. I should have seen if you can take the coupon off. But this person had it on sale. And it's a Ukraine cross stitch. United we stand. I thought that was pretty. And then, so I said there were some pre-orders I wanted to get. And one of them is Primrose Cottages. This one is Hive Rules. It says, Hive Rules. Be sweet like honey. Mind your own beeswax. Always be humble and kind. Believe in yourself and others. Love and be loved. And that's one of their market releases. So I ordered that. Now they have it so you can get just the PDF pattern, or you can order a floss pack that comes with the paper pattern. But really, the floss pack, I mean, it's only DMC and it's only like 15 colors. So it's not worth doing that. And then I ordered a couple of other ones that were pre-orders, I think. Oh no, this one isn't a pre-order, but it's My Stitcher's Heart. It says, needle and thread, may they never part. It's the key to unlock my Stitcher's heart. And it's comes with that and then the little doodads that go with it. And I thought that was cute, and it was the only one left. This was the pre-order. It's called Berry Patch. I just thought that was so cute with the bunny and the birds and the bees and the flowers. And it is blah blah blah. I don't know who it's by. I don't know. And then this one, I saw an ad for this sampler in an old cross stitch magazine, and I really liked it, and I made sure I wrote down all the information so I could try to find it, and I had found it at another Etsy shop, and I was gonna get it, and then when I put it in my cart, it shows, similar items, and someone had it as the actual kit that you could order from that magazine from 1991. So it is called English Garden Sampler by Teresa Wensler from 1991. So it's this beautiful pattern, and it comes with the floss, the beads, the fabric, which I'm not going to use because I think it's 14 count. Oh no, it's linen. But it comes with 28 count even weave, cotton floss, beads, needle, graph, and instructions. But I was like, I want to do that so bad. And it's just so pretty and dainty. But, so that was the last thing I got. I paid a lot for it. Yeah, I paid way too much for it, but it was the whole kit, and it's probably the only one that's still around. So that was the other thing I got. And then I had this idea for a cross-stitch machine embroidery quilt where the blocks are the X's. So I went ahead and I got 2 blocks that might work from Sweet Pea Designs. Yeah, Sweet Pea Designs. So I got 2 blocks that might work, and I think they'll be good. Where's my drive on this? Why am I so confused by this tablet? Drive. Because it's not set up like my iPhone. I try to make them so they're about the same. Okay, so Sweet Pea. Dear Alison quilt block. So this is one of them. Let's show. So this is one, and I thought, the background could just be white, and then I can do the X's. But then there was another one that also might work. And that's this one. And that would be the X. So I don't know which one I'll do, but I'm gonna do the 4x4 blocks so I can get as many blocks across as possible to see how big of a simple cross stitch pattern I could do. So I'm kind of excited and kind of scared. But I think it'll be pretty neat. So I'll keep you guys updated. What else did I buy? Oh, I also bought, because I was there and this was in my wish list, it's a herringbone pineapple block. So they give you the instructions for making this tote bag, or you could just do it as a quilt. And then, yeah, that's what I got from them. There was another thing I was gonna get and then I put it back. And then I just got this pattern for doing that jelly roll quilt. It's called Sugar Pop. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that'd be cool with that jelly roll that I have. Again, I've never done a jelly roll quilt. And then I also have this one that I downloaded because this one was free, but this is a jelly roll quilt pattern too. So you do like a light color background and then your jelly roll. So I thought that was cool too. We'll see if I ever actually do any of that. But I think that is it. I don't think I have anything else. My plans this week, probably try to finish up this Oh Hell No. I might get the Sweet Bee ready to go. We'll see. Because if I have everything to do it, I might as well start it, right? And I think that's it. Probably work more on the beachcomber. Oh, I also, since the weather is finally getting warmer, I got, it sounds ridiculous, I got a dog bed to put in the back of my, I drive a Honda Element. So, like, it's got like the hatch that opens on the back, and then it's got a tailgate. And then I put the dog bed, so it's like a seat for me to sit in. And I made myself like a little cubby. So after work, I can get in there. What is she doing? Huh. She just pushed all the stuff off the coffee table. I don't know. So I can climb in, sit on the doggy bed, and close the tailgate, and then have the hatch open so I get a nice breeze, and I can sit and stitch. So I made myself like a little traveling cubby hole. It's worked out pretty good the last couple days, so that was something else I bought. Other than that, that's it. I guess I will see you guys next week. My dad and stepmom are in town to get some more stuff out of the condo because they need to get it cleaned out so they can sell it. So I've got to call and see what they want to do because they wanted to get together. I guess my stepmom has some fabric that she says I can go through, and if I want anything, just take it so they don't have to move it. I don't really need any fabric, but she's so nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Who knows? I guess we'll see. So I've got to call my dad, see when they want to get together, see what they want to do, because I mean there's no chairs or anything over there, so I don't think we can really go there, so they must have gotten a hotel. And then Maggie's really been wanting to see Momo, and everyone was sick last week, so we couldn't go over last week. So I gotta see if they're still sick or if we can go over tomorrow. So it's gonna be a fun weekend. So I probably won't do much stitching this weekend, but during the week I do. I stitch a lot. I'll weave, and went and sat in the backyard on Tuesday because it was so nice. And I brought my Lowry stand. I threw a towel down on the ground so I could have my Lowry stand without it getting scratched up, and I just sat in the chair and I was stitching while Maggie was playing for like an hour and a half out in the backyard. So maybe I'll do that again this week if it's not raining. It rained last night. So I guess I will see you guys next week. Guess that's it. Bye. Okay guys, quick update. The mail came after I finished filming, and I got my needle minders from Frosted Pumpkin. I got, I think, the last one of this one, because after I bought it, it said sold out, so I think I got the last one. And then this is the Under the Sea Stitch Alongs needle minder that I had to pre-order, and it must have come in. So there we go. That is the last of it. So there's Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And I think there's usually a freebie pattern on the back of this card. So there we go.